Hope they do the contest again. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, honestly. It seems like it's, you know, going pretty well. Question Level Design Contest. This contest entry is created by your favorite streamer and the Jump Team. Wow. Monotone Tim is hacking ASM now. Didn't even know. Oh. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. Yeah, I've been to Dinosaur Land. No act of kindness, however small, was wasted. Okay. My people need me. I like the Yoshi. Alright, what am I looking at here? Nice try. See you, loser. Oh, it's this one! I have seen this. Not this time, Yoshi. This is cool. Hard, but cool. Get the feeling there's a meme I don't know here, and I'm okay with that. Oh, crap. I mean, at this point, is there really such a thing as a good Bloody Tears port? I'm pretty sure every, like, Mario streamer is so sick of this song. Yeah, it's a quote from the episode, like, Itchy, Scratchy, and Poochie. Instead of playing out Homer's speech, they say, "I must go. My planet needs me." Or "my people need me," or something. Or it's like a Superman quote. Interesting. But yeah, then Poochie dies on his way back to his home planet. This reminds me of this one, like, YouTube Let's Player who had a song called Castlevania Birds set to Bloody Tears. I don't know what I was doing there. Isn't Megalovania the most overplayed things? Yes. Don't get me wrong, Megalovania, pretty good song. But even so. Ah, crap. Nope. Hey, Yoshi! Replaced with Sprite Solid? Yeah, that would do it. That does explain the behavior. Like, very straightforwardly. Gotta imagine that was kind of painful to do manually. I am not good at this. Yep, Itchy, Scratchy, and Poochie. Now give him a name like Poochie, but more proactive. Oh, well, at least I can see the next part of the level. It's baseball jokes. Okay. Last Bible 3 Underworld Forest. I think I know that one. Still want to play like a Shin Megami Tensei game someday. I actually own one. I own one of the NES ones, which instead of saving like any other sensible RPG, uses a password system, which frankly sounds nightmarish. I am going to learn how to do some of the more difficult things here. Alright, so... Alright, they're currently in jump throw. Oh, I guess this isn't so bad. You know, that wasn't the way to do it. Digital Devil Story? I believe so. I put it in to test out my AV Famicom a little while ago. Which is the coolest of all Famicoms. Well, at least normal ones. Arguably, the Famicom box is cooler, but that's a lot more impractical. That's... There's so many games in that series, too. It's ridiculous. But I guess they really just only make Persona games now, as far as I can tell. There we go. Yeah, I own exactly 2 Famicom games. My, like, Digital Devil Story 1 and TM Network Live in Power Bowl. Which I actually bought from BMF for the whole price of a can of Mountain Dew. Which I still think is kind of funny. But one of those trades where we both kind of walked out feeling better for having done it. Everybody kind of won there. He got rid of a game he didn't want, and I guess I got one I wanted, and he got a Mountain Dew. So. No. Oh, right, he's gonna keep going, isn't he? You've never seen someone get anyone get Yoshi first time? That doesn't surprise me. Like, most people are probably, like, surprised that it's a Yoshi. And so they're not immediately running for the jump. Especially because the message box comes out. I wonder if it's actually possible. Or if the message box timing makes it a lot more challenging. Pop up here. I think this might be beyond my ken. The kind of beautiful thing about this contest... Oh, wait. Yo, off. So 1 or 2 people actually get it. Okay, cool. Some people have a habit, that is true. You want to see Yoshi get completely owned? It does actually sound kind of cool. Like the equivalent of a 5-year-old saying, no, I'm not gonna, and then immediately, oh crap, makes him. Some people see the setup and anticipate the Yoshi. Yeah, maybe. Could be more of a Kaizo-y thing to anticipate than I have. I'm so used to most blocks containing coins. Do that whole standard moderation thing. Because usually if most boxes contain something interesting, something has gone terribly wrong. Only other option's a feather and nobody wants that. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, I guess I just put a shroom or something. No. P-balloon. Oh, yeah. But P-balloons... If a P-balloon spawned out of there, wouldn't you need to go get it on the right side? Like, jumping up wouldn't help you. So they could go through the pipe too quickly. I could be wrong on that. Alright, there we go. Okay. Gonna head to bed. Alright, well, good night, Par. Hope you sleep well. I have the option to scroll. Sometimes I will. This is kind of funny, though. I have the power. Oh, crap. Ah. And things were going so well, too. Alright, there we go. Alright. This cheese is probably gonna get me in trouble later. But I just find it so amusing. Oh, come on. Well, at least I got to the platform. I'm getting there. I'm beginning to understand how best to Yoshi. 1, 2, go. Well, what's up, Awaluta? How you doing? Just grooving to Bloody Tears. Oh, that does remind me, that number out of context in my Discord. I will eventually explain what it is. At some point in the near future. You know, that wasn't one of my better plans. You've awoken at a very early hour. It could be worse. I guess it is 1 a.m. Let's see, 1 a.m. I guess earliest it could be would be like 4. Latest, earliest, latest. Some directionist. Oh yeah, I posted what was like 100 or 1,613 or something. It is a number of significance. But said significance will not be obvious for a little bit yet. Okay. This time will be different. Well, it was different. My death was via baseballs. I really liked Kappa's guess, number of chat hacks commands. Because that is a thing I could also graph, number of chat hacks commands over time. To have all that data still lying around somewhere. Ugh. Alright. Try this again. Oh, that's how I could have made that better. I even have that information sitting there. Yeah, anyway. It's Boone time. Boone fits the aesthetic of this level well. Being that, or this contest well, really. No. Very fitting. Indeed. I feel like the answer is as long as I'm next to a pipe, I have a pretty good, or long vertical surface, I have a pretty good chance of managing to get my way up there. But otherwise, I don't. Riding Yoshi for sections where I don't have the ability to control for X directionality, X velocity, seems like it's just gonna cause me pain. Boone and Demo are mascots of QLDC. Oh, nice. I'd agree with that. I mean, they're far more fitting mascots than Paper John. Though I imagine he is also highly questionable. Oh. It would be awesome if Raukow submitted something, because the one level of his I have played, I would say had some questionable level design. It was altogether very strange. At least the one level I know he made. I've watched that guy in years. Gotta go down the pipe of shame. What the hell, Junior, indeed. Yep. That level is just weird for weirdness' sake. Like, you collect teeth instead of coins, and all the enemies have been lightly reskinned. But they're very strange. I kind of wonder what the impetus for all that was. Like, there's probably some sort of, like, either in-joke I'm missing, or maybe, like, it's based upon his high school doodles or something. But it is exceptionally strange. Alright, we have a chance this time. We didn't have a chance. Kuru in Paradise? Or Kuru in Paradise. Huh, I don't think I've actually played that. I've heard of it, I think. But... there we go. Back up to the top. All the sprites are from What the Hell? Oh, okay. So there was another level called What the Hell, and that's why it's What the Hell Junior. Which came from a different hack, I presume. Strawberry Land and Neoland. Neoland is inhabited by Keanu Reeves. What the hell is a hack? Oh! Suddenly everything makes so much more sense. Clockland. Why do I keep thinking I can outrun the Yoshi? If I go up Yoshi, if I let Yoshi have no... Well, Yoshi never has any velocity. That's the thing, is the moment I let go of Yoshi, he loses all his expert velocity. And gains bizarre upward velocity. And that's the thing I'm struggling with. So I just need to remember that that's how that works. There we go. Oh, they're in sync. Oh. Making some good progress, I think. There we go. This is much better. So after last stream, I went and updated my chat client to recolor people's names using a different metric than just using Twitches. And it's so much easier to differentiate names now. Which means if Faro and Louie are here, I will not get confused. He's not as confused. Oh, this is salvageable. There we go. 1, 2. Now that did not work. Only non-Mario game you have when you're a kid, all 4 Mario Advance games, and you learned to jump by accident and got good at maze. Nice. You're not purple? Nope, sorry, Louie. You're now a light green. On the bright side, no one is, like, blindingly white, so I can't see their name anymore. So that's a big help to me, being able to see them. People seem to like doing that on Twitch. The bright side, Yoshi can't get away if he's stunned. What can I do with this information? Not much. If I'd survived, I might have been able to fix that. I'm not in dark mode. I'm using my own, like, chat thing. Which does, in fact, use, you know, white as the background. So in case you didn't know, like, via the IRC gateway for Twitch, you always get the information of what someone wants their name color to be. I also have it set up so that Franker Z-Face will change colors to bring down shades to a point where it's readable as well. Wait. Disgusting, though. Yeah, well. It is what it is. Some people like dark mode, I don't know. If I ever want dark mode, I just press Apple Q to invert colors. Because I got tired of Apple Q quitting out of programs, which is something I rarely want to do. Namely my web browser. So... it's very convenient. Yeah. Well, you see, you can't unbind that command. The best you can do is reassign it. Invert colors is one of the most harmless things you can reassign it to. So I assigned it to invert colors, and when I accidentally press it, oh no, the colors are inverted for all of like 5 seconds, and then I can invert them back. Instead of closing like 400 Chrome tabs, which is far more annoying. Done the inversion thing? Yeah. I used to run high contrast, which is sort of the dark mode of Windows, like with green and blues and blacks and all that. But it's been years since I've bothered messing with themes. It used to be like the thing you did when you got a new computer. or at least the new install of Windows, you always had to go and change the theme to your preferred theme. Get yourself a good desktop wallpaper. Okay. Haha, we're in new territory now. Crap. So it's an awful lot of dodging. Alright, I'll see you later, Desert. High contrast is pretty ugly, it is true. I mean, enough a lot of the default, like, themes that Windows came with were really ugly. Consider Hot Dog Stand. Why was that ever in there? Aside from, oh yeah, that's one of the few things we could do on Windows 3.1, just because we had, what, 16 colors to work with at the time? Pipes. Oh, dude, the pipe screensaver was the best. It's kind of interesting, really. That was like a cottage industry, like having cool custom screensavers. Making your own. One of, I think, the first C# tutorials I ever saw was like a make your own screensaver thing. Well, maybe that was a while later. No, it would have been the first XNA tutorial I saw, which was the game design part of, like, the game design library for C# for a time. You played a screensaver MMO once. So, Progress Quest? Or something fancier. Actually had a pretty high-level Progress Quest character until, there's a point where it starts breaking and the game will crash after running for like an hour or so, and I got tired of dealing with that, so I just turned it off. Dang it. Not Progress Quest. You can run it for more than an hour, yes, but my character was like level like 80-something, and there, at some point there's a weird thing that happens where it like divides by 0. I don't know. There's like some sort of overflow that happens. Like, this was on a computer that was continuously running for like 5 years and change. Most people get bored and give up before then. I just happen to have it as part of the boot script. There we go. Alright, there we go. I'm going to take a short handbrake. Yes! I made it! I ran it for a very long time. I couldn't tell you exactly how long, but I ran it for a very long time. Because I just had a computer circa, like, what was it, 2008, 2009? That I just left on all the time. It was doing some servery orchestration stuff for me. No reason not to. That was not the right combination of buttons to press. No, I'm saying I ran it all the time for more than 5 years. The problem is, after approximately 5 years, something breaks and it only seems to work for about an hour. At which point I got annoyed because I, ran this thing headless most of the time, so I didn't really see it doing its thing. So if it crashed, I couldn't tell and didn't really care. But I'd have to go dig up the files. I could still boot it up again, but I don't know if I'd want to. I've got actually, the computer's still running. It had some network problems, and I've solved them by running ping forever. Damnedest thing. It probably isn't good to, do any sort of crunching on that machine anymore, but, for the file servery things it does, and the one or two other weird services it provides, it's still working. Oh, man. Yeah, you should have seen it. The 3D, if you have 3D mode on, and you get the final cutscene, it is amazing. It's really the true pinnacle of gaming, circa 2000 and change. Ping 127. I'm actually pinging my router. How you doing, Fries? It just infinitely pings my router, and yeah, it just does that forever. No big deal. But now the network device doesn't randomly freeze up, so huge improvement. You know, I really should have used that more. Fingers. Always press too hard when I'm playing things like this. Remember Arisen gave advice of, like, getting some sort of piece of cardboard you could put behind your controller. Well, definitely not a good idea. Talk about network hacking. Oh, it's the lamest form of network hacking ever. Like, I spent a lot of time doing random hacky type stuff like that, just getting weird workarounds to work for stuff, because, you know, when you have random piece of equipment, you gotta use what you got. My favorite stupid one was, we got a PlayStation. Well, not even PlayStation, like, even the NES. No, we had the SNES rigged up over RF, so that wasn't a problem. But PlayStation didn't do that. Well, you could do it, it was just more annoying to do it. And so we ran after the VCR, but the problem is the VCR had lost the controller long ago, so we couldn't press the input button on the VCR. But, for reasons I still don't fully understand, if you put a tape in the VCR and ejected it, it would go back to AV mode. And then you could get out of that again by doing something else, so it wasn't a problem if someone wanted to watch TV. But it was a hack that worked. Dang it. Router likes to do weird stuff like that. Wireless stops working randomly, you have to turn on and off with the Wi-Fi. Oof. Gotta ping as your router haunted. You had a problem with that. In fact, the current Comcast router I have is better in most respects, except the Wi-Fi sucks. So when the router reboots, to use the 5G Wi-Fi, the fancier one, I would actually have to go in and change the channel it was running on every single time. And eventually I said, fuck it, I like this router more than the old Comcast router. I'm just gonna buy a proper wireless router and hook it up. This has been a really, really good idea, and I recommend it to anybody else who is stuck with a piece of shit Comcast router. Ah, close. A lot of people have to reset their router frequently. Yeah, the problem is, with the Comcast router I have, a router reset takes about the one I had, the router reset took about 15 minutes. So when that would happen when streaming, it really sucked. Because it's no fun to, like, sit in chat for 15 minutes being like, yep, watching the lights. Or when I'm working and, you know, need to get things done. 15 minutes of nothing is kind of a drag. Wait, well, I discovered some cheese. That wasn't intentional. Oh, crap. Yep, that was a very tasty Bowser statue. One of those things you don't know Yoshi can eat unless you play a lot of hacks, just because, like, that is not a standard thing you ever see. Alright. Now, the funny thing is, I've often used, like, always cape to cheese things. It doesn't help in this situation. Castlevania birds, Castlevania birds. You know, I feel good about the cheese, but at the same time, new cheese have the setups at this level. Fair enough. Doesn't really matter. The big challenge is still just getting the dang Yoshi up there. I need to, like, not hold this controller so hard. Which I'm having a hard time doing just because of what I have to do here with Yoshi. Nope. What else was actually of interest recently? Ah, crap. Did finish my my judge's notes for QLDC, OLDC. That is a thing that is done now. So I don't know when they're going to come out, but I know that I don't have to do any more work there. Except actually when we find out who made what level what, so I can finish my judging sheet. 125 levels. I don't think I'm ever going to want to do something that large again. What the hell? Why did he stop? I am actually confused about that. The hard part about this is, like, I'm used to Yoshi having momentum when you get rid of him. Having to think about that is really challenging. When I specifically remember it and don't use my instincts, everything works. But centerpiece, she's about one tile higher than you thought. Dang it. Alright. Does the ball itself have no interaction with Yoshi? Or is that... I mean, I thought that I had an interaction with the ball at the very end of the chain. Ugh. Alright. Nope. That was not. Normal Yoshi interaction, the center does not show off. Okay. You know, the ball doesn't hurt you. Huh. Now I learned. I guess also I wouldn't know about that from Vanilla, because I don't think I run into that too often. Alright. Come on, Boone, we can do... Oh, okay. Definitely knew all about the bouncing. Okay, here we go. Up and at them! Oh, that almost worked. Okay, I see what I need to do there. I need to stop hugging that wall. I'm trying too hard to hug the wall. Alfred. Okay. That hurts. You know this fuck, does anyone fix boomerang so the ducking actually affects your hitbox? Didn't know that was a thing either. But boomerangs are already just kind of painful because of how they do their spawn stuff. Did not enjoy that aspect of OLDC. Ducking while big does nothing when you're dealing with boomerangs. Huh? How very strange. Game has a lot of oversights. Still like it. But a lot of oversights. Though I imagine any game that's been, like, hacked this extensively, and played this extensively probably has a giant list. Like, I imagine, like, the Sonic hackers probably have their own gigantic list of Sonic bugs. I don't know why I was thinking about that. Oh, I was thinking about that because... And Knuckles. Crazy lenient already, so it's not that noticeable. Huh. Imagine this only comes up in, like, the occasional pit or pit hack or something. Or I guess Kaizo could come up with Kaizo. And I guess people who are noobs when hacking do something that results in unpleasantness. Holy shit, it's a new section. Oh, crap. You'll literally get hit by air. I disagree about it being nice. Okay, well, at least we know what the new section looks like, and I kind of understand how to get through the other one. This is a cool gimmick. It's physically hurting my hands, but it's still a cool gimmick. What's up, Donuts? How you doing? Out of curiosity, how much longer is this section? In the interest of wanting to play more stuff, I might need to abandon this just because it is going to start causing my right hand to hurt. Doing good? Excellent. Just been playing random QLDC levels. Mostly by request, I suppose, since I've played a total of 3 this evening. Bullet Bill's the last obstacle in the section. Alright. And I feel I should at least get up there. Could always turn on my own cheese so I can at least see what's up there. I have many ways of cheesing things. Okay. Nope. Quite a few brutal entries, yeah. It's not really surprising that you'd end up seeing a lot of people, like, thinking QLDC means make it really hard. Also, people tend to have a difficult time evaluating how difficult their levels actually are. Creator bias and all that. Always a problem with the Mystery Hunt, too, with, Oh, thanks for following, Friday Donuts. Good to know that still works. Ran into a problem with it earlier last week, but, well, no! I think it turned out to be a spam bot. Ain't saying you made a really hard one, but, of course. Of course. Let me check something real quick. Custom sub is cool, thanks. Hyper 6 comes to mind, that's never a good sign. Yeah, I guess I should explain for the rest of the class. What we're seeing here is, so I played on an SD to SNES, and using my classic childhood SNES, which is of course hooked up to my computer, but there's a USB port on the top of the SNES, or SD to SNES, and you can use that to do weird things, which is why we're playing as Boone instead of Mario, and why we got to see Friday Donuts follow message be in the game itself. Amusingly enough, the reason I implemented that in the first place was because I was having a hard time keeping track of notifications in Twitch. They've since improved their tech for that. I don't know if I would have implemented it nowadays, but it was still fun to do. So they've got that kind of thing implemented for what, 3 different games. Probably should sit down and get the rest of them figured out. Ah. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with the USB port, and I just don't see too many people playing around with it. I'll look on Twitter occasionally, but I'm pretty much the only one who uses the USB to SNES hashtag. I was gonna say thread tag. That's wrong for so many reasons. There we go. That also helped, but worked. Okay. Okay. Nope. Alright. Let's see. Enable. What was it? Is water? It's water level. See if that worked. Nope. I forget what the command is. I can do crowd control stuff with this? I do crowd control stuff with this. Actually about to demonstrate that, but I forgot what the name of the command was. So one of the things I do very occasionally, and I probably should do it more, is a thing called chat hacks, where I let people just edit RAM. And I forgot what the thing I'm looking for is. Player is in water. There we go. So here's a cheeky thing, because I want to see the rest of the level. We're now in a water level. It's currently only on for me because I don't want people messing around too much, and if I give him the option, Max will end up loading IR Morton and the whole screen will melt. But I've had this implemented for a long time. Yeah, that was actually pretty close, and that last obstacle probably would not have been that bad. I'm okay with my decision. We'll see if not having a Yoshi breaks the whole thing. Nope, there's a Yoshi in case you lose him. That looks terrifying. I feel like this is like Son of Tubular or something. In fact, this is Tubular. I'm just a moron. That does remind me, I looked at a tribute to, Salute to Tomato, the OLDC level in Lunar Magic. And it turns out that, in fact, if you did manage to get past a certain point, it just turned into Tubular. The beginning is quite different. I mean, yeah, it is different. Like, I'm not saying it's Tubular 100%, that's why I was like, this feels like Son of Tubular. But it's very similar to Tubular. Let's see how far I can get. Oh no! Alright. Yeah, I think with Yoshi you end up on top a little bit more. No! Wow, okay. Guess I actually have to use the Yoshi now. Worth a shot. That level was probably the easiest thing to say no, I'm just not playing for that particular contest. That level was very silly. Very, very silly. Not like the fun way either, it was just stupid. Alright, well. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Took a look, the ducking issue applies to cluster spreads in general. Huh. Oh, I see the cutoff too. Love how every spread is inside a wall. I mean, that's like the entire conceit of the level. So here's my question. So when you did this, did you have to, like, go and paint every single cell you wanted it to be a sprite block? Or a sprite-only block? That feels like it would have been painful. But maybe that's just me. Or maybe it's like one of those objects that you can stretch across instead of a map 16 thing. But it's not so bad. Dang it! Yoshi's too low. Too low-shi. You made a huge rectangle and pushed it into the back? Ah, okay. That makes sense. And then you could just copy and paste that rectangle for more sub-levels in the event you needed it. Smart. It's the kind of thing I probably would have written a tool to do. But I've been meaning to write something that manipulates MWLs for a while. I like this section better. It hurts my fingers, my hand a lot less. And in the process broke the edge and bush objects. Yeah, the format's actually kind of, I wouldn't say well documented. I took a look at it at one point in time for my Super Mario World, Super Mario RPG randomizer crossover thing. Because I needed to manipulate some MWLs because some bad things were happening. Namely the weird cake problem, which I did eventually learn why that was happening and had to do with turning off animations for the level. But oh yeah, it's yeah, that's what it is. It's a level file. So in the event you wanted to send someone a level, instead of sending them a whole ROM hack or a whole BPS, you could just send them the MWL, provided that the ROM is set up in the same way. Then you could just pick up that thing, insert it right into your a ROM hack, and go for it. So for the OLDC, they also required MWLs because they want to make it into some sort of compilation hack. So, which we'll see if and when that happens. I'm not the person doing it, so I have no control over how that's going to happen. And there is the ending. Goodbye, Yoshi. But yeah, in theory, all you need to do is send someone an MWL, and they can just insert it into Lunar Magic. And because of the way I was building the randomized SMW files, I needed to manipulate MWLs slightly. Yep. Thanks for the GG. I am taking requests for levels to play, since there's an awful lot of them and I don't have any notion of quality. I could do 68. Here's the problem. I downloaded this late, and so I don't have 68 max. So if you could send me 68, like send me a copy of it on Discord, I will play it. I just don't have it on here. Which reminds me, we can enjoy the groovy. We'll go back into level so we can enjoy the groovy track, because I need to stand up quick. And hopefully Max will send me 86 or 68, so I can actually do that. And then I'll play 79 after that. I'll be right back. I have not done 17. I don't know if I've done 17. Which one was 17? I don't think I did 17. But yeah, I just don't have the patch for... Well, actually, we can check this. There might be another way. Let me see. Updated 8.2, so no, that's not going to have it. I was hoping that Xandra's site might have had it. That would have simplified things. Tomato Johnson. I could play Tomato Johnsons for the sake of seeing it. 79... 6, 79, 17. Can you make it do 17? I'm just queuing him up. Like, Max has got first dibs, but I really do need him to send me... Or someone else has a copy of 68, because I don't have it. Yeah, that's fine. Just send it to me on Discord. I don't care. Yeah, just DM it to me, Louis. Oh, Max got to me. Alright, I got it. Alright. Grab that. Hopefully this is the right one. I'll also download that just in case.